flavors. All right, let's just practice. Start in a comfortable seat. So if you want to, you can kind of move your body a little bit before settling in. Sometimes I think it feels good to just immediately notice my physical body and what's going on inside. And then eventually just find stillness. So seated meditation. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen through the back of your neck. Draw up through the crown of your head. And then soften through your face, soften through your shoulders. You can rest your hands in your lap. You can bring your hands to your heart. You can bring one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly. So whatever feels most resonant for you, whatever kind of helps you tune into yourself. And just take these first few moments to really fully arrive here in this space. So letting everything outside of these four walls for the next 75 minutes, just let it all fall away. Focus in on your body, focus in on your breath right here, right now. So start to notice the rise and fall of each inhale and each exhale. Start to notice physical sensations that are present. Energetic sensations, and even emotions. So you don't necessarily have to label anything, and you definitely don't have to change or fix or control anything. But just notice what's there. Notice your felt sense from the inside. What's going on inside of you. Next time you breathe in, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. When you think you are full, see if you can even take an extra little sip at the top. Open mouth sigh to let it go. Good. Do that a couple more times. Drop deeper into your body with each breath. So inhale, fill up. Hold. And when you're ready, huge sigh, release. Last time, like you're waking your body up from the inside out. And pause and just feel this prana, this life force inside of you. All the little tiny spaces are full of it. When you're ready, let it go. Good, you guys. Seal your lips and drop into your Ujjayi breath. So powerful, strong. And at the same time, there's a softness to it. It's not forceful. Take as much time as you would like, just finding your own rhythm, focusing in on your breath. When you're ready to start moving, you can start from your seat if you want to. Eventually transition to hands and knees and start an intuitive exploration of movement from there. Absolutely no rush. So you guys know the drill, just moving in whatever way feels good to you, whatever way feels beneficial in your body. Maybe noticing the places that feel a little tight or stiff or sore. Breathing into them. Visualize your breath moving through you. You'll see it with your mind's eye. Good. Take as much time as you would like to get to hands and knees. Once you're on your hands and your knees, we'll be there for a few breaths. So get as intuitive, and I even like to think of being instinctual. So if we were animals and we weren't self-conscious of how we moved, then how would you want to move? What would feel good? How would you stretch your body? So even if it feels weird or uncomfortable or awkward, maybe you try it today. Keep your eyes closed and experience from the inside. There is no right or wrong. So sometimes it feels really good, for me at least, to be really active, really energized. And then other times it feels better to be softer, to be a little more passive with my movement. So feel into where you are today. Eventually, my friends, downward facing dog is our destination. So you can get there. Let's say everybody get there in your next 5 breaths. No rush. Very beautiful movement, you guys. I love it. So for some reason in our society, we feel uncomfortable moving without being told exactly what to do. It feels like someone's watching us, or like we're doing something weird or wrong or ugly. So start to let go of that judgment. It's just a story we have. And feel from the inside. Let go of how you look. This is an experiential practice if you let it be. Good job. So back in your down dogs, they look awesome. Keep that practice going of exploration. So pedal out your heels, shift your weight around. Maybe it's big movement. Maybe it's just small. Maybe I can't even see anything on the outside, but you feel it on the inside. Make sure your breath is still right there with you. Slow and steady, spacious, powerful, strong. So in your breath, find that balance of effort and ease, softness and strength, just within your breath. And then feel it in your posture, in your down dog. Effort and ease, softness and strength. Nice poses, you guys. Take one more great big breath into your down dog. And then at the end of your exhale, just slowly crawl your hands to the back of your mat until you find yourself in a forward fold, back of your yoga mat. Feet hips width distance apart. If they are not already there, adjust. All 10 toes face forward. Inhale to a halfway lift. So next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position, and then pause here. Bend your left knee a lot. Bring your left fingertips to the ground, or maybe left hand to a block. Right arm to the sky. Twist. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your right foot, and then see if you can pull your right hip back towards the back wall. Work the length in your right leg. Breathe down into your belly. Reach up as high as you can with your right fingertips, and maybe even gaze up. Take one more round. Use your exhale to work your twist. Nice job, you guys. End of your exhale, unwind and switch sides. So right fingertips on the ground. Make sure your spine is long, so you're not in a forward fold as you twist. You're in a halfway lift position. Right knee bends, left arm reaches up. And twist from your center. So crown reaches forward and left butt cheek, left hip pulls back. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your left foot and send your big deep breaths all the way down through your low belly, all the way down through the back of your left leg. Soften your face. Nice Makai. Maybe gaze up at your left fingertips. Open more through the left side of your heart. Take one last round. End of your exhale, release Ragdoll Pose. So grab opposite elbows and just kind of let your torso sway or bob. Let it be heavy, especially your head. Neck is relaxed, head is heavy. Facial muscles are soft. So soften through your forehead, your jaw. See if you can feel that lift that comes from your center, like an invisible rope is pulling up on your belly button, straight up towards the ceiling. You're a ragdoll, you're hanging from it. So feel that sensation. What would it feel like? You're just connected at your center. Everything else can kind of let go. Take one more round. Inhale, halfway lift position. One more time here. And exhale, fold. Root through your feet. Take it all the way to stand. Arms to the sky. Breathe in and stretch tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice cam. Inhale, arms to the sky. High mountain. Slow swan dive down. So lead with your heart. Stick your butt out behind you. Weight slightly forward in your feet. Relax your neck at the bottom. Uttanasana. Halfway lift with your inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow, let it go. Ah. From the press of your feet, reverse swan dive. So lead with your heart, rise. Inhale, arms reach up, try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Hands to heart center, exhale. One more round like that. Big, huge breath. Inhale, reach up. Root down through your feet. Get as tall as you can. Exhale. Breath guides you down slowly. So take your time. You are not in a rush. With your inhalation, Ardha Uttanasana, make sure there's length in your spine. Back muscles hug around your spine. Exhale, release and fold. Good. Empty all the way out. Then press into your feet. Lead with your heart. Rise. Inhale, stretch tall. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Nice work, friends. Inhale, take your arms up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Side body stretch. So up and over to the right. Hips move to the left. Stay grounded through your left foot, especially the inner edge. Right foot can get lighter on the ground. If you'd like, you can even reach your right tiptoes out to the right or play with your balance. Make sure you're not compromising the stretch in your left side. Yes, very nice. So breathe into your left rib cage, the space between each rib. Breathe into your left waistline. Take one more big full body breath. Inhale back to center, switch your grip, grab your right wrist. And then as you exhale towards the windows, up and over. Make sure your right shoulder stays plugged in. So you're pulling your right shoulder back and down as you gently tug with your left arm. So there's resistance there. You're creating stability and mobility at the same time. Breathe into your right side body, waistline, rib cage. Nice, Chris. Soften through your face. Take one more huge round of breath. Feel that space you're creating. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades, squeeze your spine. If you want more, press your palms together. Make sure you're not locking out your elbows. If it's available to you, reach your hands back and then maybe add a little back bend. So heart lifts. It's not a lift of just your head, but your heart. So feel the mobility in your mid and your upper back. Press your hips forward as you hug in with your inner thighs. Take one more in breath. Keep your clasp. Exhale, slow swan dive down. Good. Keep your fingers interlaced here for about 2 or 3 more rounds. So bend your knees a lot if that's helpful. See if you can lift your sit bones higher, lift your knuckles higher, relax your neck. You might shake your head yes or no. Weight just slightly forward in your feet. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to low back, release your clasp, then let your arms hang, let them dangle, maybe shake them out gently. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position. And then this time, plant your hands and start to crawl forward with lots of intention. Like you've got bear paws. Crawl forward, plank position is where you'll end up, top of a push-up. So shoulders over wrists, hips level with shoulders. Spread your fingers wide and actively push the ground away. Start to take your little tiny rocks forward and back like you're sawing through wood with your body. Yes, very nice. You can come to your knees if you want to modify at any time. Next time you inhale, find that little rock forward. So on your tippy toes. Exhale, lower just halfway down. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, press up, high plank. One more like that, slow motion. Exhale, halfway down. Don't let your belly or your hips drop. Inhale, push up, high plank. Slow as you can go all the way to your belly. Nice work. Back bend of your choice. So go ahead, whatever you'd like. Spider-Man Cobra is my favorite, you all know. Baby Cobra, full Cobra, Sphinx. Give yourself a couple rounds. Downward facing dog is your destination in your own time. Once you're back in down dog, reconnect to your Ujjayi, slow, spacious, powerful breath. Good, you guys. So you got a few rounds in your down dog. You can move a little bit, you can explore, or you can just feel from the inside. So be still. Feel from the inside those little micro adjustments. Feel the movement of your breath as it flows through. So down dog, I think this pose teaches us so much. We do it so often, but every time we come into it, there's something more we can notice. So rather than tuning out, tune in. Go deeper. Take one more inhale into your down dog. And then this time, as you exhale, gaze to the top of your yoga mat, step, toe, or hop, forward fold. Once you have arrived, inhale to a halfway lift. It's like you're gazing over the edge of a diving board. Gaze down, back of your neck long. Exhale, fold, bow. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms reach up, stretch. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's build our flow. So inhale, arms to the sky. You can, when we're flowing, you can keep your left foot on the ground, or everybody right now, we're going into standing staff pose. So left foot's gonna lift up. Find your balance here, hug in with your inner thighs, and make your left foot active. So active weight is a million times easier to hold. If your left leg feels heavy, activate your left toes. Take one more big inhale, and then as you exhale, curtsy squat. So articulate through your left hip and swing your left tiptoes all the way off the right side of your yoga mat. Bring your hands to your heart, bend your knees, and get low. Try to keep your hips square. So right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Rather than sticking your butt out, see if you can direct your tailbone down. Draw navel to spine, crown of your head reaches up. Heart is lifted. Maybe take some little tiny pulses up and down. Feel that heat building in your legs and breathe into it. Soften around it. As low as you can go, take one more deep breath. Soften through your face, unclench your jaw. Inhale, high mountain, arms to the sky, reach. Exhale, slow swan dive takes you down, forward fold. Halfway lift position, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa however you would like, or you're always welcome to skip it if you'd rather. So find your way back to down dog. Nice Paul. With Christine. Beautiful, friends. Big deep breaths. From your down dog. Next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged. So right leg reaches up, keep your hips square. So I don't care how high your right leg goes, but try to get it straight, strong, and powerful. You can explore, if you usually bend your left knee and come up on the ball of your left foot, maybe you explore what it feels like to press your left heel towards the ground. If you always press your left heel towards the ground, maybe you come up to the ball of your left foot, bend your left knee, lift higher through your left butt cheek. So what does it feel like to change your habitual way of doing every pose? There is so much to notice if we actually pay attention and stay present with what's happening inside. So just get curious. Keep breathing. Big, deep breaths. Nice job, you guys. Take one more inhale. Beautiful, Marriott. As you exhale, round your spine, right knee to your nose. So curl in, shoulders over wrists, on your back, tippy toes. Breathe in and press the ground away. See if you can lift higher through your waistline. Exhale, step through low lunge. Nice work. Take your time to rise up to crescent. So if you need to move your legs or stretch a little bit, fine with me. Eventually, rise up and settle in. So front knee over front ankle. Nice, Mary. High on the ball of your back foot. The stability in this pose comes by hugging towards midline. So pull your front hip back hip forward. Feel the femur bones plug into the sockets. You're stable, strong through your foundation. And then your upper body, your unique expression, feel into that. Feel into the energy inside of you. So is your energy right now really frustrated, really nervous, or can you relax a little bit? Focused and alert, calm and relaxed at the same time. How does that feel? Can you embody that? Take one more inhale, maybe reach a little higher, maybe gaze up. As you exhale, bring your hands to the earth. We're gonna take a twist. So left hand stays down. You're welcome to use a block if you'd like. Right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. So if you want to modify, your back knee can come down gently. Otherwise, back knee is lifted and there's power in your back leg. So your back foot is strong. Ball of your back foot's rooting. And then imagine you're trying to pull your right hip towards the back of the room, but at the same time, right knee is hugging towards your left armpit. Breathe down into your low belly and twist from your center. Take one more huge breath. Good job, you guys. End of your exhale, let it go. Now listen, just pivot your back, heel down, setting up for warrior two. So as you're ready, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. Hips are now open. So left toes face directly towards the left side of the room, right toes face directly forward. As you bend into your front knee, make sure you're wrapping your right butt cheek underneath you so your front knee is tracking towards your pinky toe rather than collapsing in. Nice, Brenda. Beautiful poses, friends. Stack your shoulders over hips so your weight should feel nice and centered. Slow, deep breaths, focused and alert, calm and relaxed. Next time you inhale, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side. Keep the bend in your front knee. Option if you'd like to grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand and then give it a gentle pull. See if you can create a little more space. Yeah, so variations welcome. This is a side body stretch, not a back bend. So navel to spine connection. And your heart, your shoulders, your hips are open towards the windows. Take one more big inhale. Good work. As you exhale, come back through your warrior two, reach forward, coming into side angle. So reach as far as you can, then tip it over. Right hand towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. You could also bring your right elbow to your right thigh. You could also reach your left arm forward towards me, lengthen through your left side body. If a half bind or a full bind is in your practice and you're feeling it, go there, go for it. Give yourself about 2 more rounds. Keep wrapping your right butt cheek, press into the outer edges of both feet. Keep your back leg strong, back foot rooted. Soften through your face. Good. Awesome, Paul. Next time you inhale, my friends, rise up, reverse triangle. So straighten out your front leg, front palm rotates up, reach up, and just slightly back. So you don't need to overdo the reaching back, just really lengthen through your right side. See if you can check in and make sure your hips are level. So sometimes we like to tilt one hip lower than the other. Breathe into your right side. One more great big inhale. Just give yourself that nice stretch. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. So you're in a low lunge, and then just step your back foot forward. Nice and easy, forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch, little gap in between your heels. Tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. Hands can stay down to help with balance, or maybe you want to wrap your arms around your shins. Get as small and as compact as you can with each exhale. Breathe into your back body. One more round. Good work. Nice, Charles. Inhale, halfway lift position. Heels down, spine long. Gaze over the edge of that diving board. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet. Take it all the way to stand. Rise. Inhale, arms reach up, high mountain. Now pause here. Left foot is your foundation. Right knee lifts for standing stack. So try to keep your hips nice and level. Hug in with your inner thighs. Activate your right foot. So again, active weight is so much easier to hold. So make it easier on yourself by engaging. Yes, beautiful. Take one more inhale. Curtsy squat. So use your right hip articulation to take your right leg around, tiptoes to the ground, hands to heart. Bend your knees a lot and get low. Try not to stick your butt out and lean forward, but rather tone your belly, tailbone towards the ground, crown of your head towards the sky. Take those little pulses, 1 or 2 inches of movement, slow, intentional, soften your face. Ah, yeah, good. As low as you can go. Take one more round. Inhale, high mountain. Arms reach up, both feet on your yoga mat. Stretch it out. And then exhale, slow dive, traction it out. Forward fold. Halfway lift position with your in-breath. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa your way, or skip it. We'll see you back in down dog. Good breath, you guys. All right, from your down dog, left leg to the sky. And then pause here for a moment. Hips are square, inner thighs face each other. Maybe play around with your right leg. So I feel like when we lift our left leg, we totally forget about our right leg lots of times. What does it feel like if you lift to the ball of your right foot, bending your right knee like you're about to pounce forward or jump forward? What does it feel like if you press your right heel down, lengthening through the back of your leg? And then notice when you did that, did you dump into the outside of your right hip, or are you still hugging towards midline with your right inner thigh? So there are a million things to notice, but for some reason we just get into our pose and then we kind of tune out. So stay curious. Take one more big inhale, lengthen, power through your left leg. Exhale, left knee to your nose, so curling. Stay here for your in-breath, round your spine, push the ground away on your back, tippy toes, and then exhale, step through softly. Nice work. Crescent lunge when you're ready. So if you want to stretch for just a moment, go for it. Rise up and settle in your own time. Front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. So try to face your back hip directly forward. For some reason, we like to kind of rotate our back hip out a little bit. Doesn't feel as scary or something, I don't know. But try to get your hips completely square. So your back foot should feel really powerful. Your back leg should feel just as powerful as your front leg. It's holding just as much weight as your front leg. Tone your low belly. So navel to spine connection. And as you do that, you should feel your spine lengthen, your heart lifts even higher. Your upper body is your unique expression, so feel into it. Feel into the energy that you're moving through you right now. Feel into your breath. Where are you gazing? Be intentional even with that. Maybe you have your eyes closed. Take one more inhale. Reach higher. Exhale, bring your hands down. Revolve lunge, so legs stay the same as you twist. Left arm to the sky. You can bring your back knee down if you feel like modifying. If you want to keep your back knee lifted, make sure that back leg stays really strong, powerful still through your back foot. Awesome, Cam. Imagine you're trying to pull your left hip back, but at the same time, left knee is hugging towards your right armpit. It's magnetized. Breathe down into your belly. Breathe down into your low back. Exhale all the way to empty and work your twist. One last round. Awesome job. Nice, Christine. End of your exhale. Release. Back heel pivots down. So allow your hips to open, and then warrior two. Rise up and settle in. So you can kind of take a moment to feel into your legs. If you want to widen your stance today, perhaps you try that. See how it feels. Make sure your left butt cheek is wrapping underneath rather than sticking out behind you. Next time you inhale, reverse warrior. So front palm rotates up, reach back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Keep the tone in your low belly to support your low back. If you would like, right hand can reach up and grab your left wrist. Give it that gentle tug, that gentle pull. Awesome, Kate. Nice, Eileen. Breathe into your left rib cage, left waistline. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come through your warrior two, moving into side angle. So reach forward and then tip it over. Everything stays open. Hips, heart, shoulders. If you want to take a variation, go for it. So right arm can reach forward, half bind, full bind. Stay rooted through the outer edges of both feet. Keep breathing into every single little space inside of you. So don't let your breath become constricted. Nice job. One last round. Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg. Front palm rotates up, reach slightly back. Make sure your hips are level. So your front hip is not lower than your back hip. Your back hip is not lower than your front hip. They're straight across from each other. Breathe into your left side. So as you press into your left foot, reach to your left fingertips. Create more space. One more inhale. Yeah. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Low lunge. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Step your back foot forward, forward fold. And then big toes touch. Tiny little potato bug ball. Heels can lift a lot or heels can press towards the ground. So pressing your heels down works your ankle flexibility. Lifting your heels up works your ankle strength, the strength in your feet as well. So you choose. And then if you want to wrap your arms, Get as small as you can. Find your very center with each exhale. So navel to spine all the way to empty. Give yourself one more breath. Inhale, halfway lift position. Heels down, spine long. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet. Rise to stand all the way up. Big stretch, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And here we go with our flow. Inhale, high mountain, option to lift your left knee up. Exhale, everybody, curtsy squat. So step your left foot back behind you off the right side of your mat. Hands to heart, get small or get low. Inhale, get high, reach up, high mountain. And then take your slow dive down. Exhale, forward fold. You are in no rush. Halfway lift. Great big inhale to lengthen. Stick your butt out. Reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Use that exhale to lower down. You can even hold empty, navel to spine as you lower. Inhale, lift your heart. Yes. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged, strong through your right leg. Exhale, use your core, right foot steps through as soft as possible. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up, strong through your legs, heart lifted, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands come down. Twist, so right arm to the sky, breathe in, open up, maybe even gaze up. Exhale, unwind, pivot your back heel down. Now listen, reverse warrior. So you're going all the way up and back. Reverse, exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, empty out. Yes, nice, Charles. Inhale, reverse try. So rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Step forward, halfway lift. Now listen, big toes touch, exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, get small, yes. One more time, halfway lift position to realign, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise, all the way to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. Option to lift your right knee up, otherwise your right foot can stay grounded, no big deal. Curtsy squat, exhale. So right toes off the left side, hands to heart, get low. High mountain, both feet on the ground, both arms to the sky. And exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Use your breath to guide your movement. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, peel your heart open. Nice, Makai. Exhale, take your hips up and back, down dog. Big inhale, left leg to the sky. Stretch it out, strong through your left leg. Now use your core, step your left foot through ever so softly, low lunge. Rise up with your inhale, crescent lunge. Feel into your pose, heart lifted, gaze lifted. Exhale, hands come down. Legs stay the same as you twist. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, unwind. Pivot your back heel down. Rise all the way up, reverse warrior. So up and back. Reach, lengthen your left side. Exhale, side angle. Reach forward, tip it over. All the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. So rise up, straighten your front leg. Reach up, reach back, left side long. Press down into your left foot. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Pivot to the ball of your back foot, low lunge. And then inhale, step forward, halfway lift position. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, big toes touch, curl in, get small. Back to your halfway lift, stick your butt out, crown forward, gaze down. Exhale, forward fold, bow deeply. Root through your feet, all the way up, arms to the sky, high mountain, full body stretch, breathe in. Hands to heart, exhale, that's one time through. We got one more. Inhale, arms to the sky, option to lift your left knee, option to extend your left leg if you'd like. Exhale, curtsy squat, swing your left leg around, get low, hands to heart. Inhale, high mountain, reach high. And slow dive. Exhale takes you down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga. Use your breath to guide you. Inhale, heart open, shoulders back and down, elbow tips point back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Now listen, you can hang out here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Use your obliques, get as close as you can. Inhale, back up, right leg high, stretch it out. Good, Brenda. Exhale, right to right. Aim for your right armpit so as high as you can get on your right arm. Inhale, back up, three-legged. And then everybody exhale, knee to your nose, step through, low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise, inhale. Thanks, Mary. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, revolve lunge, right arm opens, right side of your heart opens. Exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down. With your inhale, reverse warrior. So all the way up, all the way back. Lengthen through your right side. Yes. Exhale, side angle. Come through warrior two, reach forward, and then tip it over, empty all the way out, navel to spine. Press into your feet, reverse triangle. Rise up, straighten your front leg. Reach your right arm up, reach through your right fingertips, root through your right foot. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. Step forward, halfway lift position and breathe in. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, get small, curl in. Back to your halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. And then deeply bow, fold in, exhale. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. You can stay with high mountain or lift your right knee, maybe even extend your right leg. Exhale, curtsy squat, right toes off the left side of your mat, hands to heart, get low. Inhale, reach high, back to your yoga mat. And slow swan dive, follow your breath down, try not to rush it. So feel that tractioning out of your spine as you dive down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Feel that tractioning out of your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga, or you can always skip it. Heart lifts, shoulders back and down. Beautiful, friends. Exhale, down dog. All right, great big in-breath. Left leg high. Stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. So add that little twist. Use your obliques. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch it out. Left to left, as high as you can get on your left arm. Exhale, all the way to empty. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch, lengthen. And everybody knee to your nose. Then step forward softly, low lunge. Crescent lunge with your in-breath. So take that breath to rise up, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Twist, left arm to the sky. Open up through the left side of your heart, left side of your chest. Exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down. Reverse, so all the way up and back. Big stretch through your left side. Exhale, side angle, come through center, and then reach forward, tip it over. Everything stays open. Inhale, reverse triangle from the press of your feet. Rise up, straighten your front leg, reach up, reach back. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Step forward, halfway lift on an inhale. Good. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. You can stay here, hold here, or we're going to turn it into a toe stand. So option if you'd like, little balance challenge. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your heels towards each other, point your knees forward, bring your hands to your heart. So balancing on your tiptoes. Focus your gaze, soften your face, slow deep breaths wherever you're at, about 2 more. Good, you guys. End of your next exhale, here's your options. You can either plant your hands, step your feet back, move through a vinyasa. If you want to plant your hands, play with an arm balance for a moment, crow pose or any other arm balance of your choice, you're welcome to do so. Step or jump back eventually, vinyasa, or you can skip it. And then rest, nice Christine, in your child's pose, hero's pose, or if down dog feels like a pose where you want to find your breath, recalibrate, that's totally fine with me. So just give yourself a moment, almost like it's the very beginning of class again, and you're just noticing, you're just tuning in. So feel all that energy inside of you that we've stirred up. It's always there, it's just harder to feel. See if you can slow down your breath a little bit more, make it deeper. Maybe give yourself a couple open mouth sighs. In your next couple of rounds, my friends, downward facing dog. All right, great big inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, step or float, forward fold. Once you have arrived, inhale to a halfway lift position. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way to stand, arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, pause here and actually just bring your hands to your hips. Keep your right foot where it's at and step your left foot back a foot or two. So setting up for pyramid. Both feet today on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes face forward. Pull your right hip back, pull your left hip forward. Make sure you're not locking out your right knee. but there's a little bend and you should feel your front thigh just fire up a little bit. So I can feel kind of my legs just really loose, and then I engage and I feel my muscle fire. See if you can feel that quad muscle fire up. Take your arms to the sky, inhale. And then as you exhale, listen, we're gonna twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. So even more, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, twist from your center. Broaden through your shoulders and your collarbones. Breathe down into your belly. Take one more breath and see if you can exhale, twist further. Keep your legs the same as you inhale. Unwind your upper body, arms to the sky. So your right hip still pulling back. And then exhale, swan dive down. Pull your right butt cheek back. Reach your heart forward. Reach, 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 reach. Then fold. So forehead towards your front shin, nose towards your front knee. You can bring your hands or fingertips to the ground. Awesome. If you have blocks, use them if you'd like. Otherwise, hands can come to your front shin. Lift your right sit bone as high as possible, like there's a rope attached to your right sit bone. It's pulling straight up towards the ceiling. And then each exhale, navel to spine connection. See if you can dive a little deeper, fold a little further. Stay rooted through the inner and outer edge of your front foot. So just pull this up. So like up with your, yeah, that's good. Nice work. I can help you after if you want, Sandra. Take one or two more breaths. Nice, Brenda. Really good alignment, you guys. End of your second exhale, let's say. We're going to move into a standing split. So your right foot is rooted down. You can bend your right knee as you crawl your fingertips forward a little bit. Left leg floats high. We won't hold this a super long time. So take just a moment to reach your left leg as high as it will go. Think of this as a one-legged forward fold. Take one more big inhale. Now as you exhale, draw your left knee towards your nose. So round your spine. You can bend your right knee, bend both knees, curl in. Inhale, re-extend your left leg up and back. So, standing splits. And then as you exhale, low lunge, step to the back of your mat. As you inhale, three-legged dog, take your right leg back and up. Open up your right hip. Yes, so peel your right hip open, stack it on top of left. Stay here, or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down, right arm lifts and reaches forward, heart forward. Yeah, breathe all the way down into your belly. If you're in the back bend, awesome, Kate. Take one more round, your fullest expression. Let your front body open and expand. End of your exhale, everybody just regular down dog, walk it out. You can take a vinyasa on your own if you want to. You can take child's pose for a moment if you'd like, maybe some cat cows. Otherwise, hang out in your down dog, walk it out. Reconnect to your breath. Soften your face. If you are in child's pose, consider joining us in down dog if you want to come with me. If you want to rest, rest. So listen to your body. Take one last inhale into your down dog here. Exhale, gaze to the top of your yoga mat, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way to stand. Arms to the sky, inhale, reach and stretch. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, hands to hips one more time. Step your right foot back, pyramid pose. So for today, even if you usually do pyramid pose with your feet on a balance beam, for today, feet on 2 train tracks or 2 skis, all 10 toes face forward. Pull your left hip back, pull your right hip forward. Hug in with your inner thighs. Take your arms to the sky. All right, so feel that tone in your low belly, that connection to center. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. Take one more inhale to get long. As you exhale, we're twisting towards the window. So left arm back, right arm forward. Try to make it come from your core, from your center. And then also by squeezing through your inner thighs, pulling your left hip back even more. Yeah, good. It's a hard pose. It's a hard position to do if you're doing it properly. So you're really using core strength, and then squeeze your inner thighs one last round. Try not to let your legs move as you come back to center and inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, pull your left butt cheek back. So if it helps, bring your left hand to your left hip, that crease, and then we're gonna dive down slowly. So don't let your left hip fall forward or down. Keep pulling it back and up, and then eventually working into your fold bow. Yeah, good job, Sandra. Yes, that looks so much better. So it's like the very, very top of your left thigh, up where your leg connects to your upper body. You want to press back really actively. So if you are engaging through your left quad, your kneecap should lift just a little bit. It shouldn't go flat. There's all these little tiny things you can notice. This pose, for whatever reason, I feel like it's a pose you can get very little out of, or you can get so much out of, depending on what you're putting in, the awareness you have. You can do it for 10 years and it never really changes. You never really go deeper. Nothing really ever happens. Or you can do it for 1 year with so much awareness and everything changes. Take 2 more breaths. Good job, friends. After your second exhale, transition into your standing split. So you can bend your front knee as you walk your fingertips forward a little bit, and then back leg floats up. And don't let the name intimidate you. It's just a forward fold with one leg lifted. So I don't care how high your leg goes, but I do care there's energy moving all the way up into your right toes. Relax your neck if you're holding, or if you're taking your own variation, totally fine with me. Get all the length you can. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, bend both knees, round your spine, stay balanced. Good job. Inhale back to standing splits. Take your right leg up. And then as you exhale, step your right foot all the way back into your low lunge. As you inhale, 3-legged down dog, and then open up through your left hip. So left leg up and back, and then peel your left hip open. Stay rooted through both hands. Squeeze your outer left glute. Stack left hip on top of right. Maybe lift your left knee higher. Take one more inhale here. You can stay or flip your dog. Left foot comes down behind you, nice and easy. Left arm reaches forward, heart forward. Use your back muscles to support your spine. Feel your back engage. Yeah, breathe into your low belly. One more full breath. Those of you in the back bend. Nice job. Back to a regular down dog, everybody. Walk it out. Take a vinyasa if you want. Child's pose if you'd like. Just reconnect, recalibrate, feel into your body. Slow down your breath. Downward facing dog if you're not there already. All right, friends. Inhale your right leg high. Use your exhale to step your right foot forward, low lunge. Start in a revolve lunge, left fingertips on the ground or left hand on a block, right arm to the sky. And then we're gonna move into a variation of revolve triangle. So you may want to scoot your left hand back a little bit. Start to straighten your front leg. So just like when we were in pyramid pose, your right butt cheek pulls up, 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 and presses back, back, back. Top of your right thigh presses back. See if you can stay balanced on the ball of your back foot. So back leg strong and squeeze your inner thighs. Yes. Spine is long, twist from your center. Take one more round. Give it everything you've got. Nice work. End of your exhale. Bend your front knee, unwind, let it go. Walk your hands to the left side of your yoga mat. Wide-legged straddle position anywhere you want to go. About 5 deep breaths. Make this more active or make it more restorative. Totally up to you. Stay present. Stay with your body. Awesome job. Beautiful poses, everyone. Give yourself about 2 more rounds of breath. You can exhale out your mouth if you'd like. Sometimes that feels so good, just a release of energy. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, so bend your knees if needed. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat, back to a low lunge. And then from low lunge, listen, 3-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. We're moving into our pigeon pose. So whenever you're ready, right shin forward, set your body down gently. If you know that this pose works better for you on your back or in a seat, if you'd rather take it there, fine with me. You guys are all super good at finding your alignment. So make sure you're not sinking into your joints. If your right butt cheek is on the ground, that means you're probably sinking into your joint. So if you watch me, this is me pulling my right hip back as I reach my heart forward. This is me sinking into my joints. You see the difference? So pull your right hip back, heart forward, and I feel that stretch in my outer glute. Otherwise, I'm just sinking down and then plopping down. We don't want to exploit the flexibility in our joints, especially if you have hypermobility. You want to plug the bones into the joints, make them strong, and then stretch the muscles. And there is a big difference, but it's a little adjustment. Soften where you can soften, even on the inside, where you're holding resistance inside your body. Big deep breaths, open mouth exhales at any time. Good job, friends. Give it about 4 or 5 more. Open mouth sigh if you'd like at any time. So think of that open mouth sigh, not as a forceful exhale, not as a pushing out of the breath, but more as a letting go. So it's more of a just a rinse, a cleanse. We're not forcing, we're not straining. You can't push anything out of you. You can only let it go. Good job. As you're ready, you guys, I'd say give yourself 1 or 2 more rounds and then slowly start your own transition back to down dog. So you can do it however you want to do it. It can be fancy or it can be nothing fancy at all. Any movement you want to take, any counter poses you want to take. So vinyasa, if you want to take it, that would be your time. If you want to take some cat cows or some hip circles, go for it. And you want to open up your right hip, take some circles with your right knee. Eventually just regular down dog. Let's say everybody in your next 2 or 3 breaths, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Revolve lunge. So right hand on the ground or a block, left arm reaches up. We're gonna move into our revolve triangle. So find the revolve lunge first. You might wanna scoot your right hand back just a little bit as you start to work your left leg towards straight. So think of that rope attached to your left butt cheek. It's pulling straight up. It's tugging straight up towards the sky. Press back through the top of your left thigh. Awesome, Christine. And squeeze through your inner thighs. Nice Makai twist from your center. Just for fun, see if you can pick up your front toes and spread them. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your front foot. Take one more round. Use your exhale to twist, twist, twist. Straighten your front leg even more. Lift your left butt cheek even higher. End of your exhale. Let it go. Wide-legged straddle position. So walk your hands over the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Anywhere you want to take this. About 5 rounds. Sandra, awesome, you guys. Stay here, stay with your body, stay with your breath. Soften where you can soften, let go where you can let go. So where do you need more stability? And then where do you need more softening? Find that balance. Next time you inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees if needed. Crawl your hands forward, low lunge. 3-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Take it back and up, inhale. And then whenever you're ready, pigeon pose. Left shin comes forward, set your body down. So set yourself up with that same awareness, intentionally plugging the femur bones into the hip sockets, pulling your left hip back as you reach your heart forward. Keep your front foot active and engaged. So keeping your front toes active, trying to spread them, what that does is it keeps all the little tendons and ligaments locked in place so you're not pulling the tendons and ligaments around your ankle joint or around your knee joint. That's also not what we want to do. We just want to stretch our muscles. So for sustainability purposes and to get what we want to out of the stretch, use that deeper awareness rather than just plopping into this pose. You can plop into this pose for 10 years the exact same way and feel the exact same things. Or you can really deepen your awareness. Try those tiny little adjustments. Find something you didn't even know was there. Find new space inside of you. Yes, good. Big breath. Notice if you're clenching your jaw, tightening up through your forehead, eyebrows, eyelids. Just let your body, let your outer body, let your inner body just soften. So the parts where you don't need to be holding, let go. Take about 3 more rounds. Ultimately, I'll just leave this for you to decide when you feel pretty much even. And once you're there, no rush. Just start a transition back to one final down dog. Mm-hmm. Once you're back in your down dog, take a few breaths, just feeling into all that space, all that length you've created. If you'd rather choose a child's pose and rest there, let the ground hold you, feel free. Good. Take one last huge breath into your downward facing dog. End of your exhale, just set your knees down and slowly find your way onto your back, however you'd like to get there, in whichever direction you want to face. Once you're on your back, draw your knees towards your belly and just gently rock it up. Yeah, so let the ground hold all of your weight. Just give your low back a nice little massage. And then in your own time, supine spinal twist to either side, about 4 or 5 rounds on each side. And keep your breath just a little bit longer. Keep it big and spacious. Feel it move all the way down the length of your spine, length of your torso. Exhale all the way to empty every time. And after 4 or 5 rounds on one side, just switch to the other side slowly. After you've taken your twist on both sides, and please no rush, come back to center and give yourself a happy baby pose. And then from your happy baby, friends, take your time to transition into your final relaxation. So you might want to give yourself an inversion. Maybe you want to give your knees a big squeeze. Maybe you want to take a full body stretch. Anything else that will complete your practice for you. And then start transitioning into your Shavasana. And as you do so, I have a quote. It's by Jeff Brown, and it's just a reminder that every one of us is on our own journey. We don't know what someone else's individual journey ought to be, and also nobody knows what our journey ought to be either. He says, what is an opportunity to one person is a destructive choice to another, because each soul is different and has its own unique directionality. For one, worldly success might be everything. For another, a quiet, creative life is paradise. We really need to understand this before we express opinions about another's path. This is particularly true with young people who are so easily influenced. The only advice you can give them is to excavate their own true path. If they do that, they have found everything there is. So for these last few moments, I will play my bowls. I'm just taking the sound as frequency, as vibration. Let it move through you. Let it stir up anything that needs to be stirred up. Wake up anything that needs to be woken up. If it feels uncomfortable, if it gives you anxiety or makes you nauseous, see if you can just breathe into that, relax around that, and soften. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And just bring slow, gentle movements back into your physical body. And as you feel ready, roll to either side, fetal position. And give yourself a moment, just resting there, resting on your side body. As you rest on your side, as you breathe into your back body here, just curling into yourself this nurturing pose, just kind of let your practice, let the energy from your practice, anything that came through for you, anything you want to take with you, just let it settle in. Maybe you visualize that in some way. And then using the strength in your arms, guide yourself up into a comfortable seat. So right back where we began our practice, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and gather your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart and just acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat today, taking time to be more present and to connect with a deeper part of who you are. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Very cool, huh? Good. I'm glad you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much. You're the best. Okay, any questions, let me know. Bye, Mom. Love you. Wait, who's still here?
Bye, Katie.
Rach, you made it the whole class? Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed. Hell yeah, girl. I thought you disappeared, but you didn't. Good job.
I lost service for a little bit. My Wi-Fi went out.
Okay. Nice job. You came back.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.